Hey everyone, welcome to the Grant Research and Writing team. My name is Max, and I'm the current Director of Finance and Accounting here at Resilience Inc. So this video should give you a comprehensive guide of how we apply to grants currently at Resilience Inc. Um, if you want to just follow along in a script, the first folder in our main folder, the Finance and Accounting training folder, has the grant writing training script, which is basically what I'll be reading word for word in this video. So the current project we are applying for grants is the Selena VR project, and we are trying to secure funding for this project to get Selena VR, which is our kind of program, into every school across America. Um, so to begin finding a grant maker to apply to, you're going to take a look at the states and cities Selena is currently in documents. If you take a look at this document, it kind of includes all this 24 states, counties, and cities that we currently operate in. And you can pick one that you are geographically located near, if possible. But if there's none, simply choose a random one and we can roll with that. This is so we can find a location that we operate in and that the grant maker also operates in. So we can find some similarities between us and hopefully find a grant that is perfect for us. So once you pick a location, begin researching grant makers that are in that nearby geographical location. And once you find one, you can now move on to the step, which is doing our grant research documents. And that's in this folder right here, number 7, grant research documents. If you go inside here, you'll find the research questions template. This template has a couple questions in there, and these questions will kind of be preliminary, just preliminary questions to help you start your research and make sure that this isn't the only research that you do. Make sure you have a lot more, doing a lot more note taking than what's currently offered here. But once you do fill these out, make sure to add it back to the folder. Once you add this back to the folder, let your grant editor know and let your director know, and they will check over it. And once they've checked over it, they'll put it in the folder and let you know, and you will move on to the next step, which is actually writing the grant. So once you have finished the template and once it's checked, there are a couple informational documents in this grant writing opportunities folder that you will need when you're applying for the grant. The first one is the grant application fact sheet. Another is the cover letter for grants. Another is the template for VR grants. And then another one is our $10,000 budget. So these documents you should look through. They're all important information, specifically the grant application fact sheet, which is super important because it includes all the information that you need about resilience. And also there's a Q&A section at the very bottom, which does include a lot of the questions that might not be talked about above it, and a lot of questions and information that our previous grant writers have come across. Also included in this folder are our tax forms. So those are always going to be important when you're applying for grants. Once you have completed a draft of the grant, you can submit it to this grant editing log right here. And once you submit to the grant editing log, make sure you also let your grant editor know and your director know so they can both check it. And once they have both checked it and given you notes, make sure to go back, revisit those notes, let them know that they can take one last final look at it. And once that's good to go and they give you the go ahead, you can submit it and you are done with your grant. After you have submitted your grants, you're going to need access to our grants@mylearningtools.org email, so you can kind of follow up with the grant and see, how it's going. Um, so make sure to contact John Fay. His information is in the staff directory, and let him know that you need access to the email, and he will get that for you. Welcome again to the team. It's great to have you here, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask your director. Thank you.